This is Out of the Box with your host, Jonathan Clark. Out of the Box, Sunday nights at 9 on Q1043.
Well, this is good news, guys. We need some good news these days. There is a brand new song from Mötley Crüe called Dogs of War. It's out now, which we're going to play for all of New York City and the tri-state area in just a few minutes, as well as an accompanying video. We have Vince Neil and Tommy Lee from Mötley Crüe with us, and the band back on tour, coming to the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino, Atlantic City, Friday and Saturday night, May 3rd and 4th. All the tour dates, news, links to the Cruiseum, Sin Club, and more. Mötley.com. Guys, tell us about the song. Is this a commentary on the current state of the world, the state of the band, personal? What are we talking about here?
Yeah,
all of the above.
You just nailed it.
Yeah,
all of the above,
wow.
dude.
Okay. Well, tell us more then.
Well, first of all, it's really weird to talk about music. You know, it's something you feel and either sing and bop along to or not. So, I mean, from our perspective, it's sort of a timestamp of like, here's where we're at musically and right here, right now. You know, we went into the studio and we wanted to go record some new stuff because we're like, the energy from John 5 has really inspired us all to like, we should make some new music, man, and show people where we're at right now, you know? And that kind of started the whole process. We went in the studio and that's way too long to explain how it all kind of transpired, but basically we just recorded 3 new things, and this is where we're at musically, and want everyone to hear it.
The song's it's pretty heavy, but then there's the softness of it too. It's got both of it. It's like it's like savior and sweet. You know, it's got all the elements of a rock song.
Talk about, and you sort of touched on this, Tommy. You know, everyone, listen, I'm like a frustrated guitar player, and when you have a guy like John 5, you just get into a room with you guys and start like messing around, and like, isn't it really interesting that another sort of biosphere comes into a room, and it's amazing what happens, right?
100%, man. That was what we wanted to do, was like, because we've known John for a long time, you have to understand, and we worked with him before, and it was really important to like people need to hear this new energy, you know, so we gotta capture this, and that really is the driving force for this. And also, you know, we sort of believe you're only as good as your last effort. You know, you can continue to kind of play the old songs and do this and do that, but like, you know, we hadn't recorded anything in a while, and it was time. You know, it was time for some, here's what we're doing, here's where we're at, this is what we're feeling, check it, you know?
And this is on a new record label for the band, right? Big Machine Records. When did that happen, and why those guys?
Big Machine's good at marketing songs and getting them to the right people, and they have great ideas and great people. Scott Marchetta, the president of the company, is a good friend of ours.
Yeah,
I've known him for 20 years, and he's just really sort of smart label. You know, they're mostly country western stuff, but it's still marketing songs, taking a song and putting it out there and getting to the right people and get to the where people can really hear it. So they're perfect for us.
Have you run into Sheryl Crow in the hallways yet?
No, not yet.
Not yet.
Hey, Vince, have you ever been a grand marshal at a rodeo parade before? Because I found that fascinating.
Well, no, I have 10 horses. You know, I live on a 30-acre ranch in Tennessee, and actually in Franklin, Tennessee, and I've lived there for now 12 years, and they have a Franklin rodeo and it's a real rodeo. It's pretty badass. I go to try get it every year, and they asked me if I wanted to be the king of the parade or whatever you call it. So I'm just gonna drive down the street and wave. That's it. Do the wave.
The parade wave. Dude, are you gonna ride a bull?
Oh yeah, I'd break every bone in my body.
No.
Yeah, that is
Those
very
guys are
dangerous.
Yeah, I was just crazy.
Hey guys, tell us about the Crüeseum. It is said to be the world's most notorious museum. It looks like, I don't know, is it a merch store? It's on Mötley.com, but if you sign up, like, you get special access to things like even music and stuff, right?
Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff there. And it's all there's a combination of stuff. I mean, it's all our personal stuff. We kind of raided Vince's and mine and Nikki's, storage places and found stuff that nobody else has, from like clippings my mom used to pull out of BAM magazine.
Oh, wow,
Like
nice.
these are things that, like, to you or I wouldn't be that big of a deal. Yeah, and boxes of videotapes
Oh,
that we shot.
VHS, right?
I'm talking about, yeah, VHS, Super 8. We all used to film kind of everything, and there's just there's a ton of stuff. And Vince he's a collector of everything. He's got
I'm
literally,
a hoarder.
yeah, no, it's insane. He literally has everything. So it's just a big conglomeration of a bunch of private, personal stuff that we made available for people to see.
You can get that at Mötley.com. And we are speaking with Vince Neil, Tommy Lee of Mötley Crüe, the brand new song from the Crüe called Dogs of War. It's out now. We're going to play it for you guys in just a few minutes here. This year marks the 35th anniversary of Dr. Feelgood. Does that blow your guys' minds? It's 35 years. It doesn't seem like 35 to me.
That's crazy.
It is crazy, dude.
Yeah.
It is crazy.
Anything special planned to sort of mark that anniversary this year?
No.
No,
Just another anniversary.
yeah.
Vince, I want to ask you, who would you, and you've probably answered this question a million times, but who would you say is the lead singer that really inspired you to say, you know what, I want to do that job. That's what I want to do with my life.
That was David Lee Roth. I always wanted to look like him. I tried to emulate him. Even before I was in Mötley Crüe, when I was just like 16 years old, I would go and there's a place in LA called Long Beach Arena, and Van Halen was playing there, and I was the kid out in the parking lot listening to him selling bootleg T-shirts.
That's so awesome.
Yeah.
And then you hear him singing, and you're thinking, God, I wonder what's going on backstage, and wow, what's it like inside? And it was he really inspired me.
And the same question for you, Tommy. The drummer that made you want to, just bang stuff for the rest of your life.
That's definitely John Bonham, man. And when you're a kid, like, I didn't have an older sibling, that turns you on to music. But I had a buddy who had an older brother, and I remember being over at his house and hearing Physical Graffiti on the turntable, and I was like, "What the fuck is this?" Like the coolest drumming I've ever heard in my life, and that was it. That just changed the game for me. I was like, "Whoa, yeah." And that weird sound of the vinyl hitting the record, and he had a really bitchin' stereo, so I was like, "Oh my God, this guy's the shit." That was it.
Well, it's Vince Neil and Tommy Lee of Mötley Crüe. There is a brand new song which will melt your face off in just a few moments here. It's called Dogs of War. It's out now. There's an accompanying video for that, and the band will be at the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino in Atlantic City this coming Friday and Saturday night, May 3rd and 4th. All the info, Mötley.com. Guys, I hope this is just a tease and we're going to get like more songs as they become available. I think, Tommy, you said like 2 or 3 songs, right?
Yeah, we recorded 3. Yep. They're coming. They're coming.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Guys, thank you so much.
All right. Thanks, bro. Take care.
Take care,
Jonathan.
man. You got
Take it easy, bud.
This is Out of the Box with your host, Jonathan Clark. Out of the Box, Sunday nights at 9 on Q1043.